Hey, welcome back to another episode of Tech Things on October 13th, or as it is also known as Prime Day and New iPhone Announcement Day. Today, we're specifically going to be focusing on the new iPhones. And yeah, there are a lot of reactions and hot takes out there about the event. But my personal feeling and my personal intuition is that little by little, it seems as though Apple is changing. For quite a while now, we've had that discussion about is the company really what it once was ever since Tim Cook took over? Then we have that ongoing comparison of Job versus Cook, the luxury brand versus the business focused mindset. Is iPhone the Louis or is it the Honda? And with Jobs, we were very clear that it was the Louis Vuitton. But more and more, it seems like iPhone is becoming more business oriented. And what I mean by that, it seems to be taking a page out of Samsung's book, where like a while ago, you had one iPhone being released every year. The very first iPhone, in fact, I believe came in just one color, one model. Liked it, loved it, hated it. That's what you had to get. But today, 4 new iPhones were announced, hitting different price points, and the iPhone XR and the iPhone SE are all still being sold. So that brings us up to the neighborhood of about 6 different iPhones that are available for purchase, which is a long shot from whence we once were. Now, although the new iPhones are out and we all saw the event, there weren't really that many surprises. Almost everything that was announced we saw coming. As mentioned before, 4 different iPhones were announced. We have in size from smallest to biggest the iPhone 12 mini, the regular size iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 12 Max. Now, from mini to max, the screen sizes range from 5.4 inches to 6.7 inches. Again, remember those days when the iPhone screen would never be bigger than 4 inches? Ladies and gentlemen, there is an iPhone being announced that is launching soon that will have a screen size of 6.7 inches. And as iPhone or Apple announces all these different phones and as they hit all these different price points, I can't help but think, is Apple changing? Is Apple the company that we once knew, that we once loved, or loved to hate? Again, very polarizing when it comes to Apple. There's usually no middle ground. But now you have an iPhone 12 mini at 5.4 inches, which is bigger than what iPhone once considered to be the ideal size, and that's the mini model, and that one's gonna be starting at $699. But I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think this mini will be a sleeper hit for small phone lovers? I guess there were those who agreed with Jobs that these iPhones are getting just too darn big, and maybe that iPhone 12 mini is the right phone for you. But just keep in mind, based on what we heard and based off of my understanding, that notch has not sunk. And if I am correct, that means that the notch is the same size, whether it be on the mini, the regular standard iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, or on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So that means that the smaller of an iPhone you get, the bigger the ratio or yeah, I guess the bigger the ratio that the notch takes up on your phone. But yeah, what else was announced? Let's see. 5G is coming to iPhone. You can find 5G on all the models. And again, this begs the question, is Apple changing? And the reason I ask this in terms of 5G, well, is because we know that Apple was never one to really rush a new technology. Apple was fine with not launching the first phone with a fingerprint scanner, or it was fine without having the latest and the newest, greatest feature first, understanding and knowing that once Apple did implement it in an iPhone, then that would signify a new generation. That would signify a new change, a changing of the guard of what was and what is now currently acceptable. So this is a little strange because 5G in and of itself hasn't reached anything close to widespread adoption here in the US. I hear 5G and I kind of see it as like this really cool thing that maybe 5-6 years from now will be everywhere. But right now, I'm kind of good with 4G LTE because I can actually get 4G LTE. And based on the research I've done on 5G, man, it's gonna be hard to maintain a stable connection. The fact that Apple is implementing 5G on all their phones is a little shocking. It's a little strange. It's a little surprising, but it is happening. If you get an iPhone 12, you get 5G. But good luck actually getting 5G service today. Let's see, the new iPhones also have 1080p screens. 1080p OLED screens, which are up from 720p screens. And one of the coolest features, in my opinion, is the new MagSafe that was announced. Now, essentially, your iPhones can kind of click into place. Well, yeah, on the back of the iPhones, you can basically have like a wireless charger that just kind of snaps onto the back of your phone, and through this you can charge your phone, and the speeds aren't necessarily really faster than other wireless chargers, but the convenience factor, and I believe the announced one that can charge both your iPhone and your Apple Watch at the same time, which again is pretty spanking cool. But beyond that, they also announced wallets and other cases that will take advantage of this MagSafe feature being implemented on the back of the iPhone. And this excites me because I can't wait to see what third-party manufacturers do with this. I can't even imagine yet the different kinds of devices that will exist that will take advantage of this MagSafe. But yeah, so let me know what you think. What are some cool features, or what is some cool type of case or something else that can exist that can take advantage of this MagSafe Reborn. This new iPhone has like a similar design to the iPhone 4 and iPhone 5, kind of going back to that whole aesthetic. The notch has not shrunk. We went from 10, we went to 11, now we're at 12, and we've seen other companies shrink their notches increasingly, but Apple is sticking to tried and true Face ID, and I can't wait to see, how many iPhones they're gonna sell when they do sell it, because knowing Apple, being the business-oriented company, Apple probably has like a smaller notch developed, and they're just waiting for the right time to see when iPhone sales start to stagnate before releasing it. Also, Apple announced that they have the strongest glass on any phone on their iPhones with something they're calling ceramic shield, which promises 4 times better drop protection. But every phone manufacturer says that every year, and every year phone screens continue to be shattered. So I'll just have to say I'll believe it when I see it. But besides that, the only other big announcement of the day was the HomePod Mini, which is starting at $99. So yeah, that's basically it. So just let me know down below, will you be upgrading to any of the new things that Apple just announced? Are you getting a new iPhone? Is it simply because your old iPhone is getting long in the tooth and it's time that you get a new one? Or are you genuinely excited about the new features that are being packed into this year's iPhone 12 models? Will you be getting the HomePod Mini? Yeah, so just let me know if you'll be upgrading, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Enjoy.